How's it going, guys? Cameron here with Canadian Gamer coming at you with another video. Just wanted to give you my final thoughts on World of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. Now, I've never played this game before. Going in blindfolded, heard so many great things about this game. Obviously, there's another game in the series as well, Castle of Illusion, another one that gets critical acclaim from the retro community. So, yeah, no gameplay footage here. This is just sort of a quick hot take. But, yeah, I wanted to share my final thoughts. I finally beat the game. I shouldn't say finally. It didn't take long to beat. I don't know how long I spent on it. Maybe 2 hours? So, it's really good. Yeah, absolutely. I don't have a bad thing to say about it. I would give this game a 10 out of 10. The art direction is fantastic, making excellent use of the limited color palette of the 16-bit Sega Genesis. Again, the audio is a 10 out of 10, making excellent use of that Yamaha sound chip within the Mega Drive Genesis. The controls are a little bit floaty, but you get used to it. The difficulty, now this is where I think I kind of disagree maybe with a lot of the community. May not disagree, but I have a different take on it. So, depending on who you talk to, some would say maybe this game is too easy, maybe geared towards a youngster. I don't know about that. I don't know. I had some difficulty getting through it. Nothing that was overly taxing, and within a few attempts, I was able to push my way through. So, no, it's not a difficult game by any means, but it's not a cakewalk, at least not the first time through. Definitely not a walk in the park. I won't lie, I had to consult with a playthrough on 3 separate occasions. I didn't realize that you could run until I was in stage 3 or 4. You enter a section where you crawl into like a crawl space, and then a stream of water comes at you, and I kept dying. I'm like, what's going on here? And then I looked it up online, like, oh, you can run with the A button. I didn't even realize that. So there are some cheap deaths. What can you expect, right? It's a 30-year-old game. But you know what? It strikes that perfect difficulty balance that is so hard for game developers to get right. You know, I love a good challenge myself, but I'm not a hardcore platformer gamer, if that's the term I could use. You know, some games will just turn me right off. You know, they're just so difficult, especially on the Sega Genesis. This one, it's almost like it was developed or catered specifically for me because the difficulty is just right. It pushes you just enough to get you a little bit agitated. And then the next thing you know, you're getting through that difficult section and it's on to the next stage. The game is the perfect length because, again, speaking as someone who's 40 years old, I don't necessarily have all the time in the world to spend on these games. So for me to sit down and be able to spend about an hour, maybe a little under an hour the next time I play it through, to be able to complete it, it's just perfect, okay? It's just perfect. This would have been a perfect weekend rental back in the day. So, yeah, I would give it a perfect score, personally. I don't see anything wrong with this game whatsoever. There is even 2-player co-op, where one player plays as Mickey Mouse and the other one plays as Donald Duck. Yeah, fantastic game. It's like they struck, you know, it's like they struck lightning in a bottle with this because it's like here you have Disney, okay? They hand over the IP, the Walt Disney IP to Sega. They took a chance on it, and then Sega makes this game that while you know it stars Mickey Mouse, and a lot of people would see that at first and be turned off by that. When you actually play the game, you really get the sense that this is a Sega game, okay? Not a Disney game, okay? Within the first couple of levels, you quickly forget that you're playing as a Walt Disney character and you're more immersed in the gameplay and the environment and what lies around each corner. So, yeah, it was definitely lightning captured in a bottle. Obviously we had some later Mickey Mouse games that came out. Mickey Mania, which was not developed by Sega. There was a World of Illusion remake that came out. Might have been done by Sega. Not 100% sure. I don't think it was. There's been quite a few Mickey Mouse games. But, yeah, this one is really good. This one's magical. Absolutely. So, I'm kind of chomping at the bit to play Castle of Illusion. Now, I saw Castle of Illusion recently, complete in box, at one of my local retro gaming stores. I called them today. They don't have it anymore. It's sold out. It's gone. The game goes for about $40 or $50 on eBay right now. Loose. So, yeah, we'll see. I have it on the Genesis Mini. I might just play it like that. But guys, I really have to stress this. I can't stress it enough. Playing this game on a CRT with the original hardware, with the original 3-button controller, it does add to the reason why I'm giving this game a 10 out of 10. It does add to the immersion and the enjoyment of going back and playing this game. I'm not saying you can't have fun playing this on a Sega Genesis Mini on a flat screen TV, but I'm telling you, playing this game, half the fun is just playing it on a CRT, in my opinion. So, in closing, this was absolutely a perfect game, in my opinion, a perfect game. And I can't recommend it enough. For those who had been singing its praises and I sort of ignored it the last couple of years, I have no one to blame but myself for that. But better late than never. So, yeah, I am very excited to check out Castle of Illusion. Hell, I might even check that out tonight and then maybe put out a review on that as well. So anyways, that's going to do it for me. Just a short, again, not really a review, just a sort of a final thoughts on World of Illusion. Let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on World of Illusion and Castle of Illusion? And have you played the alternate versions that are available on the Sega Master System and the Game Gear? Leave it in the comments below. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.